What's going on, YouTube family? I'm CJ Hill, and today we are talking about one of the most underrated shoes in the game of basketball, which is no surprise because the player that represents these shoes, he's one of the most underrated guards in the game. That's right, we talking about Dame Time, Mr. Portland, Mr. Rip City. We talking about the Dame 5s. All right, so listen, I want to go ahead and give a full disclosure. This is not really a performance review. All this is I played in them last night for the very first time. And if you want a full performance review, check out my guys at This Is PureKicks. Check out their YouTube page. They have lots of full and great content about shoes that, you know, to play in and everything. So check my guys out. This video is just more so about my excitement. I just wanted to share my excitement with the world for these shoes, man. I looked at the reviews, I watched videos, and these shoes are underrated, man. Especially for them to be Adidas shoes. They're really underrated. So listen, I play ball 2 to 3 times a week. I've been looking for the right pair of shoes. I play in leagues in my city. As they come, I play in leagues in my city. So I've been looking for a pair of shoes to play in. My main shoes that I was playing in were the Hyper Dunks, the 2013 Hyper Dunks. I've been playing in them for probably about 4 years, maybe 5 years. And this year, honestly, is the main year where I really just like, you know what? I need to get some kicks. I need to get some shoes that I'm comfortable in. So again, before we get into the shoes, real quick, one of the shoes that I've been balling in on a normal basis that I thought were pretty good, the LeBron 15s, right? The LeBron 15s, low. I got the low. You know, I'm a point guard, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'3", you know, about 185, 160. But you know, these LeBron 15s, man, to me, they met almost every requirement that I like. The only part that I did not like about these shoes were the comfort. They were not as comfortable as I would like for them to be. But the traction, nevertheless, was phenomenal, honestly. And then I love the Air Max Zoom unit in the heel. I just love it. So these shoes were kind of like the foundation of what I expected what I expected from my shoes. So then I went and played in the PG ones. My little brother just came down. He just came down from out of town. He actually has those shoes now. But if you look at this picture here, I love those shoes too. The only thing, I'll be honest with you guys, I have somewhat of a wide foot. One of the things I did not like about those shoes is it squeezed the inside of my foot, like right where, I don't even know the part of the foot to explain, but it squeezed the inside of my foot and I did not like it. The fit was more so tight for me. But anyway, so PG ones, you know, the PG ones, they were good, they were comfort. I love the traction on them, but nevertheless, again, to me, my personal opinion, the size or the true to size fit, it was just a little too tight. So then what I did was I went and got the latest PG2s, right? I got the PG2s, and I love these shoes, man. These shoes were phenomenal. Right? The traction was crazy. I love this colorway. I always try to go with the crazy colorway most of the time. I love the colorway. I love the fit. Now see, all right, so listen, and the LeBrons were, the traction was the best part of the LeBrons to me. And then the traction for these are actually pretty good, but I personally like the traction in the LeBrons more, right? So in these PG2s, right, the only thing I did not like was the breathability. These shoes got hot, and they got hot pretty quick, right? And that's because you have the suede here and the heel unit, and it's got mesh in the front, but then you have suede on this toe box here. But you know, these shoes, they were good, they were comfortable, they were real comfortable. It was like pillows, you were walking on pillows. So I'm telling you guys this because after playing in these two shoes and after realizing that I probably wasn't gonna find the shoe that I really want to play in, you know, I was telling my friends and family and everything, I'm just like, man, you know, if I could find a shoe with a LeBron traction, and then in that same shoe have a PG2 comfort, you know, that PG2 comfort, the LeBron traction, and then both of them, the fit and the secureness was phenomenal. So if I could find a shoe to mix all that up, then I'll be rocking, I'll be good, I'll be doing what I need to do on the court, because the last thing you want to worry about is breaking in time and, you know, just worrying about your foot sliding all over the place. That's the last thing you want to worry about. So no further ado, I have found that shoe. And I have found that shoe in the Dame 5s. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and open up this box here. So as we see, we have the beautiful People's Champ colorway. And man, listen, I played in these shoes for the first time last night. These shoes here. Yes. After I played, not even in my first game, just warming up in these shoes, I was just like, man, these shoes are phenomenal. People's Champ, man, like these shoes are phenomenal. And when I say they're phenomenal, the traction, I only wiped my foot maybe twice the entire night. We played about six games last night. And I will, on my next run, I think we're running later on this week, I will get footage of me playing in these. But the traction, I only had to wipe them maybe once or twice the entire game. The comfort, they have the comfort of the PG2s. The breathability, they breathed fine. Like, I could wear the thickest socks if I wanted, and I wouldn't have had any problems. I wouldn't have over sweated because of the heat, because there is a mesh here in the forefoot. But overall, man, I love these. So I'm definitely planning on buying maybe 2 more colorways, at least 1 more colorway. But anyway, these shoes are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. I love these shoes. And again, they have the traction. Actually, the traction is better than the LeBrons. The traction, honestly, is better than LeBrons. And some people in their reviews was just like, oh, well, the traction is not okay. Let me stop the haters now. This traction is one hell of a traction, okay? And listen, and then another thing that most people did not like was this mesh material. Yes, it does feel cheap, but when you balling, who cares about how the material feels? Come on, somebody, high five. All right, thank you, high five to myself. So anyway, listen, to me, this is the shoe of the year. I may be getting ahead of myself because I have not played in the KD12s, which I've heard from Nike that the KD12, not from Nike, but I've heard from many reviewers that the KD12s are the shoe of the year as well. So I have not played in those yet, and I may not play in those because, again, I have found the shoe that I love. And it even has Adidas here on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but it even has Adidas on the inside. Again, it says People's Champ. Man, listen, Damian Lillard, and you know, I wanted to get the Dame 4s, but you know, I had some friends that had the Dame 4s that I play ball with, and he's just like, man, if you could get the 5s, just get the 5s. So I'm excited, man. Last night was awesome. I played pretty good. I was balling. I wish I had the footage because I know you guys are just like, man, this dude can't ball. But listen, I was getting down. And honestly, most importantly, I give it to these shoes. First and foremost, I just want to thank Adidas for these shoes. But anyway, you know, these shoes are, again, they're phenomenal. And that's pretty much it that I wanted to say in this video, man. I would definitely say cop. To me, they are a 10 out of 10. To me, they're better than the LeBrons. They are better than the PG2s. I haven't played in the PG3s. But I'm slowly not becoming a fan of the PG shoe line only because they are narrow. Even my PG2s were a little narrow. I have a little bit of a wide foot. My foot just wasn't rocking with the PG line, shoe line. So, you know, I apologize for any of the PG love. Don't get me wrong now, Paul George is one of my favorite players. But his shoes and my feet, they aren't compatible. Okay, so these Adidas, oh, and then, man, last thing, don't get me started on this full length bounce. Bruh, listen, I was jumping out the gym. There was a couple times where I told my homeboys, I'm like, man, I should have dunked it. And again, I know you guys probably don't believe me, so because I don't have the footage, but it's all good though, it's all good. So listen, cop you some Adidas Dame 5s, man. Listen, People's Champ, you gotta cop it, man. You have to cop it. These shoes are dope. So that's it for me, man. I had to share my excitement. I played in them for the first time and they will not be the last. I'm telling you, man, you gotta get it. Don't knock it till you try it. And then the last thing I definitely will say is that the colorway, you know, you look at the pictures of these shoes online and you're like, man, listen, them shoes, man, the colorway of these shoes are a little suspect, right? You say they're a little suspect, but then when I got these in hand, the colorway of these shoes in hand actually blew me away. Like, they, like, for real blew me away. Like, I pulled it out the box. I was just like, oh, okay, I could rock with these. I could rock with these. And then he even has the YKWTII, which is, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's Dame time, you know? So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in into this video. And that's pretty much it, man. I can sound redundant and keep repeating the same stuff over and over, but I just want to share my excitement of the Adidas Dame 5. Go ahead and copy some. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm CJ Hill. If you enjoyed this video, definitely like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, until I come back with that footage, man, copy your pairs from Adidas Dame 5.